Hello everybody, this is Angelic Empress, and I'm here today to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. It's going to be for February 2020. I know it's late. I've just been so busy, but I'm going to do this one for the last week of February, for February 23rd to the 29th. And then I'll be uploading March videos right after. So this is for Aquarius for February, the last week of February 23rd to the 29th, 2020. Again, remember that these aren't going to resonate with everybody, so they're just general readings, so just take what does and just disregard what doesn't. And again, these are for entertainment purposes only, but I do hope that you will find, something here that resonates with you or helps bring you, some kind of comfort or peace, even just, clarity in any way possible. So I'll get started. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. I did shuffle as well beforehand, but I'll do some shuffling on camera for you. And we'll see what the messages have for you. It is a new moon today. It's February 23rd. So you may feel like, some intense energies right now as well with Mercury retrograde going on. But hopefully it's not going to be too intense for you this week. So I am an intuitive reader. I do read these cards based on, traditional tarot meanings, but mostly I do go with my intuition. I do have like a very high intuition and kind of psychic abilities, like dreams and things like that, where I feel like messages and signs. If you go back to my first readings that I posted in January, I'll just more details in those readings for your sign. And again, these are for sun, moon, and rising signs. But I was brought on this path a few years ago, and it's brought a lot of peace and joy, and I'm very passionate about doing these readings. And I just hope that I'll be able to connect with it, just a few of you, even just to help out. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say, what messages are for you. This is for the sign of Aquarius again for February 23rd to the 29th. Again, like these messages could also be, for any time in February, but I'm just kind of like designating it for this week since it's the end of February. But these could have played out already or at the moment playing out, or even in the near future. I feel like when I was trying to do these readings, it was taking me a long time to get this going. I feel like I was almost ready, and then something else came up, and then I had to do this, and I had to do that. So I don't know if you're feeling like there's a lot of interruptions going on right now, delays, and just, or it's just taking you a long time to get kind of motivated to do things. But I'm feeling that that kind of energy right now, as well. I also, before I started doing these readings, I felt the need to put on a lavender oil, which I'm not really like the biggest fan of lavender scents, but I just felt drawn to put that lavender oil like on my hands because I felt the need to have like that scent. Lavender is a nice stress reliever. It calms you. So maybe if you're feeling really overwhelmed and stressed right now, and feeling the need to feel a sense of calmness or just kind of be alone, that might be some energies that you're in right now, just because I'm feeling that. I'm also very, like, I'm an empath, so I sense a lot of people's energies, and I'm just feeling like almost like I can't breathe, feeling like just like that anxiety. So I'm not sure if you're feeling those energies. You might be in the present moment, have started something new. There might have been like a new beginning for you that you've just recently started, or that could be coming into your life. Maybe financially you're in a better place or moving into a better place where you're feeling more financially secure, or even just with stability in general. Maybe you're on the path to a new beginning with stability or some kind of new beginning that leads you to feel more solid, stable, and grounded, whether it be in a relationship or career or financially. But I do see a new beginning that's leading to stability for you in some sense. But as I go on and get more cards and clarify, I might be able to get a little bit more, break that down a little bit better. You may have just recently ended something in your life, or just a way of something, and feeling now that you're feeling more secure in situations. So it may be that if this is resonating for you in regards to a relationship, that in the present moment, you're feeling like things are becoming more stable, or that a new beginning is starting in your relationship. You may be reaching a higher level, or if this hasn't happened, it's on its way to happening. Maybe you've recently ended something, or a way of something. Maybe like a relationship wasn't feeling solid and stable. It wasn't feeling secure for you. And either you totally ended a relationship and moving towards a new one that is more secure for you, or within a relationship that you're in, you're reaching a new level. So you're now starting to feel like something has happened or is going to happen where you'll start to feel more secure in the relationship, and the relationship may start to reach a higher level. You may move in together, or maybe if you weren't, or if you already were, maybe a marriage or something, but something that is going to reach a higher level for you in some way. And again, if this is with a career or a job, it could be that you're moving to a higher position that's more solid and stable for you financially, or again, your finances, if they weren't so great, you might be, finding that your income is increasing, and it's giving you a sense of security. I think maybe in the past, or in the recent past, you were feeling really stuck in a situation. You may have been keeping yourself stuck with all these worries and fears that you had. I think, maybe you were afraid to take action in a particular situation. Maybe you were afraid to leave a job to go to a new position or a new job, or afraid to take a risk in your present position to advance or move to a higher position. If it's a relationship, you just may have been really keeping yourself stuck and trapped, maybe not expressing your feelings, maybe just with having a lot of fears and worries about moving towards a higher commitment or a higher level in a relationship. I see a lot of fears and worries and illusions that kept you trapped. But these were all things that were, like in the past, I have the Eight of Swords, and these are illusions, worries, and fears that are not real. They're not like anything that you have facts on to really hold you back or to make you worry, but they're just thoughts and worries that we put into our mind. So I don't know if you've kept yourself stuck, or if things weren't moving forward because in either you, and again, with all of these energies and messages that I'm giving out, these could be vice versa. If you're dealing with somebody else, these could also be their energies. So you can, switch whatever whoever roles are playing what in each message that I'm giving you, or the energies that I'm expressing, and you'll know what those are for you. But somebody in this situation was keeping themselves stuck with worries and fears in the recent past, and I see that maybe there is movement coming now, and someone's possibly moving. A cycle of keeping themselves stuck is ending, and there is movement towards something more solid, stable, and grounded, a new beginning in that sense, whether it's a new position, a new relationship, new job, a new higher, security, or financial stability, reaching, more secure and solid ground for you. And I do see this, like it's happening, it's recently happened, or it's going to be happening very soon. I think that in the future, you're going to feel more trustworthy, or you or someone around you will feel more trustworthy in this situation. Again, it depends on how this resonates for you, if it's job, relationship, financially. But I think someone's going to start opening up more. Somebody that maybe held themselves back, and again, that could be the person that kept themselves stuck before. They are going to start to open up more. I mean, I feel like there's a lot, if this is a relationship, there's a lot of love. So like in the future kind of position here, this is the King of Water, King of Cups. And so this person has a lot of love. So if this is you or the person you're dealing with, there's a lot of love here. They really do care a lot, or you do for them. And but they don't easily open up and express their feelings, although they're very strong. They don't express them. And I feel like maybe if this was one of you keeping yourself stuck and trapped because of worries and fears, that in the future, if, with the present situation showing more stability, I feel like somebody may start opening up more about their feelings, and and realizing that they can trust this situation. And I think if that's the case, then that's what's going to lead to a sense of being more secure and solid in your situation. There may be also, just for somebody, some situations where somebody's doing some charity work here, volunteering, and somebody goes out and helps a lot with helping others, maybe even just within your neighborhood, even at work, maybe just helping. But I see someone here who's very giving, and who goes out and goes out of their way to help a lot, sacrifices a lot of their own self for others. I think that right now as well, I think that you might start to see things are going to start to pick up really fast. There might be, a lot of action starting to take place for you now. You may have already noticed things are just starting to pick up and move forward, kind of like impulsively, or you may be taking action towards something. There might be some communication coming into you. Could be this communication about somebody opening up and expressing themselves right now, or you to them. There may be some kind of idea or a project that you are working on that you want to move forward in, and you're taking the steps or action now to do that. Maybe this is something that you were afraid to do. You were afraid to kind of move forward in some kind of idea that you had, or plan, something you've been thinking about, and now you're starting to take those steps, feeling more confident to do so. So that could be something here as well. So somebody might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay. And somebody may have had some kind of like epiphany or realization here of this situation, and they might have realized, that there's a situation here that was kind of meant to be for them. Maybe they realized that they held themselves back, that they were keeping themselves stuck, and from things moving forward, and that they've got to kind of end that way of being if they want any kind of forward movement or stability in their life. That these are the actions that they need to take, and so they're kind of impulsively coming in and moving forward, expressing themselves and explaining that they really want to move something to a higher level, that is going to lead to a lot of stability here for someone. This could be that there's a second chance or a reconciliation here for somebody here as well that I see. Yeah, something significant in February happened. Something significant in February happened for someone. And I think maybe September might have been an important month, or September coming may be significant for someone coming up. There might be something in September happening that's going to be very important. I feel like maybe that the advice that Spirit would like to give to you, or to either you or the person that you're dealing with, is if somebody here has been really jealous, insecure, worrying that maybe the other person's up to something, just with the Page of Swords, it's usually, this also could be messages coming in. There might be some communication coming into you about truth that somebody's realized with this epiphany or awakening that they've had. But this kind of came out for me in my advice position from Spirit. And I believe, like, for me, this is saying that somebody here might be jealous, insecure, worrying that their partner is up to something, doing things that maybe they shouldn't be doing, seeing other people, and they might even be kind of checking up on social media, checking up to see what the other person's doing because they're worried and afraid. And I think whoever this is, whether it's you or even the cross watcher, if someone's watching in on your Aquarius person, this is saying, that there really isn't anything for you to worry about here. The advice is that maybe to just kind of take a step back, because this is something that you're worrying about for no reason. And I think that this kind of worry might even create delays in some sense, and hold things back from moving forward. But I do think there might be some communication coming in, some truthful communication in regards to something about this. I think that there's like some kind of pause or standstill going on right now in someone's life, and this kind of has allowed one or the other to gain perspective on this relationship, and maybe where things weren't going right, or maybe things that they might have been doing wrong, or what they want. If they took a standstill, someone's evaluating the situation and figuring, well, I don't want this, and well, this is what I need, and the other one might be realizing, oh my goodness, this is what I should have been doing. I do see a standstill here. I think that someone's retreated and taken a time out to really evaluate and reflect and go within in regards to this situation. So there might be a break or a pause right now. I feel like something being on hold or not moving forward has created some blocks in this connection. And if it's with job or relationship, again, it could be that somebody was worried and afraid, or not taking action, not moving forward. Maybe worrying, about a position that, someone else might get this position, and, or, I'm not going to get it, or I'm, worrying, just keeping themselves stuck in some kind of sense like that. There could be a Virgo here significant for someone as well. And take one more card here. Okay. So I think what's going to happen here is, okay, let's just first say if this was a job, someone kept themselves stuck from moving forward, maybe afraid they weren't good enough for a certain position, or weren't good enough to take on a new job and quit their job. They weren't opening up and expressing themselves and taking a kind of initiative and action towards a higher level or towards a new job. They've had a realization and understand, now that that they that they deserve to kind of move towards a new job, that it's, that they're capable of, and have everything it takes to move towards a new position, a new job, and to not hold themselves back with fears. And then there's something stable and new coming towards them. I think that they're now realizing this and having this realization, taking action and moving forward, opening up, kind of communicating, expressing themselves, and which is going to bring them to a higher level and bring a lot of stability to them. I think that maybe they were afraid to take this action and secure. They took a little bit of a pause to go within to gain enlightenment on what it is they should do. And they're now realizing their worth and their value and seeing that they have the potential to do whatever they want. And I think that they're taking this action now. And I think the outcome is going to be that there is a position, a new job, and that whomever it is, whether it's the job that you're within or a new job you're moving towards, they're going to see your worth. They're going to see your value. They're going to see the value that you will have towards their company. And I do see a positive outcome in this. Now, if this is a relationship where someone held themselves back, someone was stuck, afraid to move forward, afraid to move to a higher level, and they were worried, jealous, insecure, afraid to take those actions, someone retreated, pulled away, and is evaluating the situation. It could be both, and now one pulled away, but both of you now are evaluating the situation. And someone's realizing the other one's worth and the value to them. They're realizing how much this person means to them, how important they are, and they're realizing that they don't want to lose this person and how much they mean to them. And I think that this person may quickly come in and take action and communicate and open up about their feelings, and may even take initiative to allow this connection to move to a higher level, to maybe coming together in commitment, either moving in together, buying a home together, or even marriage if you're already living together. But I do see this happening, that this is what I see here. I mean, there could be other scenarios here as well. Financially, somebody could be wanting to invest and afraid to maybe invest their money into a situation. But I see maybe they're going to take the chance and take the risk. And I see that if that's so, that there could be, a lot of security and growth in whatever they invest in. Okay. Yeah, I see some forward movement here. I'm going to do some clarifying here, and then I'll finish up the reading. So I'm just going to clarify the Eight of Swords. So I'm clarifying the Eight of Swords with the Temperance. I think that I do feel like this situation may have been divinely guided. Things might have been stagnant for a reason here. I think there might have been some healing that needed to take place and some balance that really needed here for either one or the other or both. There may be a Sagittarius here. I feel like somebody was afraid to really allow themselves to be emotional. They wanted so much to take that risk with their emotions, but they just only gave so much. They had so much more to give and they didn't. I see this happening though. I see that they will. I think that this was divinely guided, and there was divine intervention here. This has to do with divine timing. There was a situation here behind the scenes that needed to be dealt with. And I think that this external influence is, there was a standstill because there was an external influence here, something else outside of the connection or situation that was hindering this connection from moving forward. It was like something that needed to be dealt with that was put on hold, and there was no action taken towards this external situation. And I think it's what kept something on hold here in your current situation. But I think that that was meant to happen this way. I think that the connection maybe didn't move forward for a reason, because this external influence would have hindered this connection. The divine came in to protect this connection, because had you brought this connection to a higher level before with this external influence, it would have tore this down, and that's what I feel. But now it was stagnant and I'm stuck for a reason, but it's going to start to move forward. This external influence is being dealt with, which is going to allow this connection to move forward. And I mean, that's what I feel here. You know, in a job, I mean, it could be that someone maybe needed to work on themselves, find balance, work on their stability first, get themselves in a better place so that they could reach a higher level in a position, so that they could end a job and move towards another one. There was maybe something they needed to learn. Something like that I'm feeling. Yeah, I feel like someone's really had a realization and awakening here that their negative thoughts and negative ways of thinking may have been holding something back or holding them back. And they're seeing that, and there's healing taking place. Yeah, someone had a lot of heartache and pain. There was something that they went through from a long time ago, from the past, that really was keeping this connection on a pause and a hold. They really have to heal and work on this, or whatever this past situation was needed to be dealt with first before this situation could move forward, before their ships could come in, before they could have what it is that they wanted, either both, one or the other. But that had to be dealt with, whether it was you or the person you're dealing with. Yeah, so I feel like there is going to be healing taking place here. Someone's realizing they need to heal and work on this past situation. However it is that they need to heal it, whatever it is that needs to be done, I feel like they're taking those steps. And I really feel like there's a pause, there's stagnant energy, there's a break, and there's a resting period right now in your situation with something. Knight of Swords. Someone's taking action towards, this is the Ten of Pentacles, towards a long-term commitment, stability. Someone's rushing in now towards an offering, or coming in, communicating about a long-term commitment, a new home, moving in together, stability, marriage, financial abundance. But I feel like that action's going to take place. If it's not taking place like right at this very moment, it's coming in. Maybe, let me see. Eight, something with 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the month of August. Something significant is going to happen around this time. Yes, I feel like this connection is going to come back together for sure. It's a deep soulmate connection, if you believe in that, but it's a very, there's a lot of love. It's a mutual love. It's a very deep connection here. Someone's going to open up, and this connection will come back together. If, whether it be that you move to a higher level and you're already in a connection, you move to a higher level, or if there's a break in this connection or a split, I feel like you're going to come back together. Maybe it's 8 weeks, maybe 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. The month of August is significant. Maybe you'll come back together. Maybe something happened in August, but I do see that happening. And this eight of Wands just flew out here. But I'll just do one more card and that's it here, because it's already been, it's a long reading. Yeah, someone, this standstill, this pause that's taken place, someone's going to come in with a communication in regards to love, that they want this to move to a higher level. Someone's going to come in and apologize for something. Either you are going to move towards someone and apologize, or they're going to come into you and offer this, offer this like long-term commitment. They're going to express that because they realize that you're their wish come true, that you mean everything to them, and that they don't want to be without you. So they're going to take action towards you. Okay, so I do feel that energy here. And again, if it's a position in a job, then I feel like maybe someone's going to come towards you with an offer. They're going to realize your worth, your value, offer you a position that would be, that's your wish, that's your dream come true, something that you kept yourself stuck from, afraid to take action towards, afraid that you weren't good enough. But after taking the steps to move towards a position, maybe apply for something, someone will see your worth and your value, and they will come in with an offer towards your wish, your dream job, something like that. I do see a lot of financial abundance here. If there's financial issues, I see a lot of growth financially, with stability, security. If there was a problem with a home, if someone's trying to buy a home or move, I do see that the outcome is going to be really good. Okay, so just one final message here. 11 might be significant for somebody. The month of November might have been significant. Something may have happened in November that opened up somebody's eyes, or somebody's seen differently, or had some kind of clarity, or just something significant around that time. I think maybe somebody's ego might have affected this situation here. I think someone's going to go within and they're going to see clearly. They're going to gain enlightenment on that maybe they held themselves back because of their fears. And this is just telling you to kind of open up, meditate, go within, and, ask for guidance from the universe to help you move forward in this connection or a situation that you're in. Okay, so I hope that these resonated with you. So please remember that they're general messages, so this may not have resonated with everyone, but I do hope there's something here that does. And if you do feel that it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm trying to get myself out there so that I can connect with as many of you as I can to help. So if you could subscribe, share if you can, even comment just to let me know what you think of the reading, what you think I can do to improve. That would be great. Or if there's something that you like, that would be also really nice to hear. So thanks again for checking out my channel. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your February. Sorry that this is late, and I wish you all the best. Take care, guys.